On June 12, 2025, Air India Flight AI-171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, took off from Ahmedabad, bound for London. Moments later, it crashed into a nearby medical college hostel. Of the 242 people on board, only one survived. 19 more lost their lives on the ground. It stands as India's deadliest aviation disaster in recent memory. Let's break down what happened. The flight carried 230 passengers and 12 crew. After liftoff, CCTV footage showed the Dreamliner rising to about 625 feet, then suddenly losing altitude, bursting into flames over Magani Nagar. Early findings suggest the landing gear never retracted, and a ram air turbine, a last-ditch emergency generator, deployed mid-air. Both are red flags for a massive engine or electrical failure. For those on board, it was a nightmare unfolding in seconds. The aftermath was devastating. More than 260 lives were lost, 241 on board and 19 on the ground. It took 2 weeks of DNA analysis to identify the victims. The last body was released to grieving families on June 24th. Among the dead were medical students, entire families, and the flight's captain. The captain was weeks away from retirement, a final flight meant to honor his late father. Instead, it ended in unimaginable tragedy. Investigators rushed to the scene. The first black box was found on a rooftop the day after the crash. The second, recovered 3 days later. By June 25th, data extraction had begun, with Indian and US aviation experts analyzing every detail. Conversations in the cockpit, flight data, warning alarms. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau is leading, supported by the US National Transportation Safety Board. A preliminary report is promised within 30 days. India declined an offer of help from a UN aviation investigator, insisting on conducting the probe independently. But the impact goes far beyond the official investigation. Public confidence is shaken. Searches for fear of flying have exploded across India. In Bengaluru, a simulator center that helps people overcome flight anxiety saw inquiries spike tenfold. Booking agencies report passengers now avoiding Boeing jets, especially Dreamliners, and even switching away from Air India altogether. It's not just travelers who are nervous. Boeing's stock dropped another 1%, erasing $40 billion in value. With so many questions around possible simultaneous engine failures and emergency system breakdowns, investors are worried, and so are regulators. So what really went wrong? Did both engines fail? Was it a mechanical fault or human error? As investigators comb through every second of black box audio and data, the world waits for answers. In the meantime, families mourn, trust is shattered, and the entire aviation industry is forced to reckon with the hard lessons of this tragedy. If you found this episode helpful, like and subscribe for more. Drop your questions and thoughts in the comments. Your voice could be featured next time. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.